A surge in immigrants crossing illegally into the United States from Canada, a record number caught by Border Patrol over the past year and a half. Many released into local communities and in need of help with shelter and transportation. State agencies are stepping in to help.
Where we are seeing an impact are folks that are coming through where there's more of an emergency situation, like they don't have a plan, maybe they have kids, and the Border Patrol doesn't want to just leave them on the road, and so we are seeing a few folks that need a little help navigating their way through Vermont.
Vermont State Refugee Director Tracy Dolan there. She says there's been a sharp rise in numbers since January, but lots of people have a plan on where they're going. When the state does need to help, it comes in the form of bus tickets, lodging for a night, and translation services. All told, over the past few weeks, the most people needing help in 1 week was 13. And so far, the Agency of Human Services has spent less than $3,000 helping migrants. Though most are only intending to pass through Vermont, Governor Scott is hoping some will stay.
I would like to see some consider Vermont, to be honest with you. I mean, considering our demographic challenges and workforce issues, we might need some folks. We do need some to stay. So, but thus far, it hasn't been a long stay for any of them.
However, there are significant limitations to accommodating immigrants in the long term. Dolan says that housing continues to be the largest barrier for agencies who are helping immigrants, even those coming through the refugee resettlement program, because there is a statewide shortage of housing. In northern New York, it's much the same situation. Migrants continue to come up from New York City, even though the Roxham Road unofficial border crossing is now closed. Some of those who turn back when they learn they can no longer get asylum in Canada are in need of assistance. But county officials say it has not overwhelmed their services.
We address the need in the moment, and at this point, it's not at a point where we're overrun. We are able to meet everybody's needs if they're eligible, and if they're not, then we try to direct them to the appropriate resources.
Now, the Department of Social Services in Clinton County helps people who are eligible, usually with a hotel room for a night. And then, just like in Vermont, people normally head out of the region. Numbers range from no one per night to maybe 6 or 7 migrants needing accommodation. The state of Vermont is now working with community partners along with a translation service contracted by the government to better serve the needs of people who are dropped off by border control. Darren?
Catherine.